Hey y'all, this is my review for Basketball Wives, Season 12, Episode 1. Yes, we are at the 12th season. Yeah, y'all knew I was going to review this because it's not the greatest show, but it just goes back so far to like the glory days. And look, like Alex, he still reviews Love and Hip Hop. I still review Basketball Wives. And at the very least, y'all can watch me basically hate watch this show. Or you can do it with me. I don't know. But yeah, before I get into this review, I want to dedicate my review of this season to Jiggly Caliente, my girl. May she rest in peace. I know that, if she were here, she would have done an episode with me. We would be kikiing about the season opener. And yeah, um, I really wish that I was able to do one more review with her. Anywho, rest in peace to Jiggly. And yeah, so looking at the cast, they have made some changes. They have Jennifer back. They have Evelyn back. Jackie. I'm not sure why Shawnee is in the photo at all. I mean, does she even make an appearance this season? She only liked Evelyn out of the whole cast. For some reason, Brandy is back. I don't know why. But yeah, we added a few people. First, Jackie's daughter, Chantel, Ming Lee, as well as Ty. But yes, let's get into this episode, shall we? So we get this preview before the episode, and it's definitely giving like a Housewives inspiration mixed with a little bit of Love and Hip Hop. Like the backdrop really reminds me of the title cards from the recent season of Beverly Hills. Like you have the girls in the front with the posing, and then they have the palm trees, LA, Beverly Hills in the background. That's kind of what's like here on Basketball Wives. But anyway, episode opens and we are in Atlanta because that's actually where Jennifer lives, and it's her and her scammer felon that she just married. She sounds like a complete bird, like talking about her wedding in Paris and she's a wife again. Cut to the articles of the scamming husband headlines with him going to jail for violating his probation and almost missing his own wedding. Now, they give him a confessional to explain what happened, and basically his dumbass knowingly traveled when he wasn't supposed to. And it was found out through social media. I just think it's a sign of a narcissist because all he had to do was just not take any photos or no one would have known. Like, basically, someone sent that photo. I'm sure it was a messy fan, or it was probably Mims. Make it make sense. Shout out to him. I wonder if he's reviewing this season. Anywho, yeah, like they sent the photo to his probation officer. I don't know. Like, I, I'll wait till what I have to say later on because I really have my prediction of what's going to happen to him. So yeah, Jennifer lets us know that none of the cast attended her wedding. Um, Also, he was given 15 days jail time. He served a few days before the wedding, and then the judge showed some mercy and allowed him to go get married and then finish the remainder of the days when he gets back. So he has about 13 days to finish when he gets back. But yes, Jennifer let us know that none of the cast came. Brandy was having surgery. Wacky Jackie and her wasn't cool at the time. And then Evelyn's daughter was having her baby, but she says in hindsight, she's glad Evelyn didn't come because of her comments that she made. And I guess she would have appreciated that Evelyn should have given her like her thoughts in a way that wasn't public or something like. I guess she felt betrayed. While I do agree with Evelyn's sentiments, I think she should have had a one-on-one conversation with Jennifer, like a real friend. Like we've all been in this situation, y'all, where we have not liked a friend, a best friend's partner. And there's ways of doing that. Like instead of me going to our mutual friends and saying, "Oh, he's a dummy. I don't know why he with him or whatever. You know, I see how he treats him." Like I would go to my friend directly. Hey, this is how I feel right now, and I want you to just listen to me. And after that, like that is me doing my part. So yeah, after that, if you don't want to listen, then your dumb ass just gonna have to find out the hard way. And I did that with a friend. We're still friends to this day, thankfully. But at first, yeah, it was definitely testing our relationship because I was like, let me get my watch right quick. I had to literally tell my friend that if you invite your boyfriend, don't invite me respectfully. And yeah, they're not together anymore and we're still friends. And that's all that matters because the worst thing is to basically lose a friend over a ninja. A ninja. um, Also, what I noticed was looking back at it, like it's crazy that, this is happening all over again. Like it's Chad basically with Evelyn. Like Jennifer commented on Chad way back a few seasons ago, and the exact sentiments that Evelyn has for her now husband. So it's just crazy. Like, I think it's only a matter of time before it blows up in Jennifer's face, just how it blew up in Evelyn's face, literally. Literally. Like that ninja headbutt her. And they had to cancel the show, the spinoff show, everything. But yeah, so later we see her drop him off at DeKalb County Jail. I've only been to Cobb County Jail. Yeah, y'all already know that story. There's a mugshot of me somewhere. Somewhere. Anyway, that's Chris's business. Um, but yeah, this is really how Jennifer and Christian's married life started. Just a fool. Let's see. Hello, Andrea, my mod. I haven't decided if I'm watching this season yet, but I'll be watching your reviews and some clips for now. I can't take the scammer. Evelyn is giving Misery Loves company. I'm sorry. She wanted to embarrass Jen that wasn't out of love. Okay. Didn't Jen do the same thing with Evelyn and Chad? She went on the radio show talking about them, right? Exactly. It's the same thing. And I'm wondering why hasn't Evelyn brought that up yet? Like, if I can interview Evelyn, I would definitely ask her that. Like, weren't you in Jennifer's place before? Do we not remember this? I don't like Jackie's daughter. Well, I don't like Jackie. If she don't agree with or like her mom, then don't come on the show asking for her help. Then turn around, roll your eyes, suck your teeth, and try clowning your own mother. Look, terrible mother, terrible daughter. Chris, I'm supposed you've never showed your mugshot. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I never saved a mugshot. And plus, those are one of the worst 24 hours of my life. I've told this story before many times. It's just an old story. Chris, I'm surprised you've never showed it. Yeah, that's because I don't have it. Anywho, next scene, we're now in LA at Jackie's apartment. She actually lives in Sacramento, but of course, as we know, production pays for the cast to live in LA and pretend that they do. She talks about her beef with Evelyn, where she accused her of bestiality. Yes, you heard that right. And she says they have moved on and in a better place. We find out that her daughter, Chantel, lives in the same building. Now, that's not a coincidence. Like, usually, and you'll see in prior seasons, they would have them all in the same damn building with the same apartment layout. I'm just like, for real, y'all. And it was just basically only the actual people who lived in LA who actually had like the homes and stuff where they can host. But yeah, thank you, production, for making everything convenient. Like this show is just like, I don't know, it's terrible, but what can you do? So yes, Jackie's daughter is now a cast member on this show. Was this a good idea? I feel like we're just gonna have to wait to see how the season progresses. She introduces herself, and yes, she is indeed at least an actual basketball wife. But watch her, we're not gonna see her husband on the show at all. Hopefully we do, but so far we just seen a picture of him. At least her husband is currently a basketball player. And I think she's the only cast member who can say that. He plays for the Charlotte Hornets. They have a son together, basically a newborn, and she also has an 8-year-old daughter from a previous marriage that she's not allowed to show on the show because of her partner, her ex-partner. Her excuse to be in LA is to get her son into baby modeling. Okay, girl. Okay. I mean, we all think our kids are cute. Now, I'm not saying her kid ain't cute. I'm just saying that everybody's going to think their baby's cute. So far, I do not see any luxury whatsoever. And this apartment is bare, real bare. Like, at least can y'all pretend like y'all live there? Like, production, y'all can't stage the damn place? Shit. And we know she actually lives in Charlotte. Like, we got all these women. 2 live in Atlanta, 1 live in Houston, 1 live in Charlotte. And like, can we just bring back Wags on Netflix? Like, I would actually review that show again. Exactly. I want for Basketball Wives to go back to Miami because none of those heifers live in LA. Exactly. Could you imagine? Like, it's basically like Mia basically moving to Potomac just to film and living in Atlanta on the off days, on the off months. Love Chris reading the show. It's worth watching than the own show. That's what I'm saying. Y'all only watch this because I'm reading this horrible, tacky, dumb idea of a show because no one is actually married to a basketball player, like for seasons. Anywho, Chantel tells us that her and her mom have always had a rocky relationship because Jackie is just so damn controlling, which makes it a good idea that you're going to work with your mom. Anyway, Jackie tells Chantel that she can't wait for her to meet the other ladies. So the next scene, we're with Evelyn catching up with we're with Evelyn catching up with her. Sorry. She really has no storyline, but she's finally talking about being a grandmother because her daughter got knocked up by the game. Yes, Mr. Hater to love it. He's still on the hook for $7 million for SAing a girl on his dating show. And in recent news, he just lost his house. It was a $4 million house. She got the house. And she sued his ass in 2015. So she's still trying to get that money back. Like, he still owes her $3 million. We'll probably talk about that on Pop Roast. And y'all, I might have to do a separate video about 4 new Housewives shows announcements. Did y'all hear about that? We're definitely going to get into it because, look, I was getting nervous, y'all, because I need some shows to review. And yeah, I'm excited about that. But anywho, back to this dumbass show. Let me see. The Game, he is 4 years younger than Evelyn. Evelyn, I believe, is 49 now. Well, she was 49 filming. I don't think she's 50 yet. I think she turns 50 this year. But yeah, The Game is he's 45. Evelyn's daughter is 31. I just figured y'all were wondering. And I don't know. It's just very interesting. Like someone that's like in your age range that's talking to your daughter. Crazy. Do y'all think Evelyn is doing this with Jen to keep the heat off her daughter in a sense? No, because she's talking about it. And I believe we saw in the preview that Jennifer actually brings up, throws in her face that her daughter is with a felon. Whoo! She's right. She's right. Um, but yeah, she's Evelyn is meeting Jackie at a clothing store, and they're actually buddy buddy now. It's very interesting. They're bonding on both being grandmothers, and we find out Jackie is hosting the first gathering of the season. It's a Friendsgiving, and everyone is invited, including Jennifer. And speaking of which, Evelyn is talking about her current relationship with her, and there is none. She says Jen is dumb as fuck for marrying Christian, like she did Chad. So the next scene, we are with Jennifer in LA. She's meeting Brandy. Are we happy to see Brandy back? I'm not. I'm not at all. We catch up with her, and her and her husband are separated. I'm not sure if she lives in LA full time. I think she still lives in Houston. High key, low key. Jen is filling in Brandy on married life and how she's doing. They talking about Jackie's upcoming Friendsgiving, and Jen eventually coming face to face with Evelyn, who she's still pissed at. Brandy actually has empathy for Evelyn, which is surprising because the two of them were like arguing all last season, like almost about the fight. But yeah, it looks like Evelyn has really made amends with everybody, or at least tried. So there's like a show to do. So yeah, Brandy said that she was worried about Jennifer like Evelyn, and Jen is still playing the blindfold game, saying, worried about what? It's just crazy. Like you think Jennifer is smarter than that because she's the one who always don't want to deal with no broke ninjas, no guys with a lot of baby mamas, but she'll deal with a felon. Uh, it's just so interesting. What fascinating. Why? Why? Just be by yourself. Like you were a bad bitch by yourself. Now you just a fool with another man, a felon, scammer, even. Jen is impressed at all, it seems, of losing Evelyn as a friend. So the next scene, we're with detective and part-time PI Evelyn talking to her son's father's cousin about actually being scammed by Christian. She found somebody. The cousin, she invested money with Christian, allegedly, and she wants her $1,500 back. And look, I think it's only a matter of time before there's a class action against Christian or he's back in the slammer. I also wouldn't put past him putting his hands on Jennifer as well. But look, she's in the love bomb phase right now. Next scene, we're reintroduced to Brittany Renner. No idea why she was asked back. I thought she was above the show, but her whole entire shtick is becoming a Muslim. Like she converted. Allegedly, the entire reason for her converting was a man in the first place. It wasn't this, oh, I'm trying to seek, this enlightenment. I'm trying to get closer to like a spiritual power, respect to the law, respect to Allah. Like, no, like allegedly she just did it for a man. But maybe y'all know. Maybe y'all can let me know. The way you said his name. I don't know. But let me see. Anywho, I'm just not feeling her at all. I never liked her. I just thought she was just a crass little harpy. She's meeting up with Jackie. I mean, Jackie's just meeting up with everybody. She's being told about the gathering. It seems like she has this automatic beef with Evelyn and says that she's a friend to no one. And she says this with Jackie Christie sitting across from her. Very interesting. Of course, Jackie wants them to talk it out, and Brittany says, "Don't let the hijab fool you." Yeah, because we know you still a hoe. Anyway, and don't get mad at me. This is just jokes. Don't take it too seriously, y'all. Alex, I'm pretty sure I can't wait to see his review and see what he had to say. How would you feel about Robin Dixon being added? Clearly, she don't have to live in LA. I don't think Robin has it in her. I really don't think she do. Brittany is not needed. However, she will call out all the OGs. She would. That's the only thing. She's not afraid of the OGs. Let's see. So next scene is Jennifer meeting with new cast member Ming Lee. This woman has been trying to get on a reality show for years as a side piece, as, you know, I'm not sure, as a baby mama. Does she have any kids? I feel like she do. Or, you know, like I feel like she's trying to been on like Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was on this season because she knows Kenya. Like she's trying to latch on for relevancy. She actually lives in Atlanta as well, like Jen. And it's, you know, everyone here is a transplant, basically. And also you can tell she's from Atlanta because everyone in Atlanta has the same surgeon. Her face, she has that alien protruding face, like with the nose right here, the skinny nose, the lips like come out like right here, the high cheekbones, they all look alike. It's crazy. And then, you know, the BBL, you don't even have to say that anymore. It's more so they're messing with their faces. At first, it was just the body, but now they're getting everything, the veneers, as well as the lips, the fillers, as well as the nose jobs. And they don't need it. They don't need it. Jen better watch her back because Ming allegedly likes to share nude pics, and Jen got some out there. Well, actually, Claudia Jordan already shared it on a platform. She was already doing revenge PORN on the next 15. Go look at it. It's the season 1 finale. Well, the reunion. I'm sorry. Oh, where was I? So her connection to being a basketball wife is dating WNBA player and known stud player Ty Young, who is connected just like she is to a lot of reality show girls, like Mimi from Love and Hip Hop, as well as Drew from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anyway, Ming is coming to the gathering as Jen's guest. So the next scene, we're with new besties, Evelyn and Brandy, hanging out. Jennifer is, of course, the topic, and Evelyn just tells her about Carl's cousin who was scammed by Christian. So then we fast forward. It's the day of the Friendsgiving at this rental that Jackie secured. This is already a joke, especially just looking at the turkey that Jackie made. Like they zoomed in on it, and that shit isn't even fully cooked. Like she rent that big ass mansion, but you can't hire a private chef. Like that's how I knew not to take this damn show seriously. Like Jackie is a joke. She will always be wacky Jackie. So then half the ladies are there. It's Jackie, Chantel, Evelyn, and Brittany. And already Brittany has to let everyone know she has this crotchety ass attitude towards Evelyn. Evelyn, like, she's even taken aback because she's wondering, like, what did I even do to you? Like, Jackie then goes to follow Brittany when she walks off, and just tells Brittany, like, just talk things out with Evelyn. So then she goes back down and she tells Evelyn she felt some type of way because they used to be friends. And I'm just like, girl, y'all used to be co-workers. Y'all weren't actually friends. Like she was nice to you until I guess you aligned yourself with that bird. I forgot her name, y'all, who took her shoes off barefoot or something like that, trying to beat up Jen. Yeah, she aligned herself with that floozy, and that's why she didn't like the rest of the cast. So yeah, I think she says that Evelyn says something about her in an interview, but Evelyn responds that, well, you were unprofessional because you quit, and you called the cast like miserable bitches, basically. And she was only responding after the first interview that Brittany gave. And Evelyn says in her confessional that nothing transpired between them directly that she's mad about. So I have to agree with Evelyn on that. Evelyn neutralized Brittany and ultimately made her beef look stupid. I kind of see what you're saying. You're saying that, well, I get what you're saying, but I don't think you wrote it right. But I get what you're saying, though. Like, there was never no beef there. Like, the beef was one-sided. Because really, what did Evelyn do to you? To you? Like, you were the one who had a negative experience, so why are you even back on this show? Evelyn is willing to move forward. She even like apologizes and they hug it out. And look, this is all before the rest of the ladies get there. Next, the remaining ladies arrive. Jackie is cutting the turkey and wants everybody to try it. It's funny, she wants everybody to try it, but she's not, because conveniently, she doesn't eat meat. And apparently, she doesn't know how to cook it either, because she apologized and didn't go back and forth with her. Brittany had no choice but to leave it alone. I agree with that. I see what you're saying. She then proceeds to cut into that ugly, uncooked turkey, and you can see that there's raw parts still on it. Like, a little bit of it is pink. Like, she playing around. Like, she didn't even try to cook that damn turkey. She could have just bought a turkey from Popeyes, plopped it in a pan, threw some chopped vegetables or whatever, made some gravy, and made it look like it was hers. But anyway, moving on. Like, just wasting food like that just kind of pisses me off. But I know Jackie's going to piss me off all season. So they're all at the table now. I don't know what they're eating. They're probably just eating sides and drinking. Jackie takes it upon herself to facilitate Jennifer and Evelyn to address each other. Evelyn explains the audio that was played in the last reunion. It was her talking to her private detective, and she didn't discuss it with any of the other ladies or talked about it publicly. Jennifer just says a lot of things she said were false, but like Evelyn is just like, come on, girl, are you serious? Like, so you're just saying I'm lying? Jennifer, look, all she's gonna do is deny until her man is locked up, and she's just gonna be forced to say, she's gonna be forced to just say, yeah, he committed a crime. But so far, she's not admitting to anything. She's worse than Erica Jane, I think. So then Evelyn intensely brings up the person she knows that Christian stole from. Jennifer is not interested, nor does she care. Evelyn even brought receipts, but Jen is just denying on Christian's behalf. I really do think she put it in the microwave and then she just plopped it in the oven and hit boil for 30 minutes and just took it out the oven. So then, we cut to Jennifer's confessional, and she thinks Evelyn is obsessed and trying to use it as a storyline for herself. Like, I can't even be mad at Evelyn, y'all. I'm sorry, because, what she's saying about Christian is probably true. Brandy then asks, how does this information make you feel, Jen? And Jen doesn't even want to like continue the conversation. She doesn't even want to have it. Brandy then simplifies the question even more by asking, "Do you care? Do you care?" I thought that was a fair question. I'm curious. Does Jennifer care? She clearly don't. Jennifer can't even answer that, and I can't believe it, but I actually have to agree with Evelyn that Christian did a good job of isolating Jen from her friends. It's sad because at the very least, I do think personally that Evelyn is concerned for Jen's well-being. So then Jennifer says, she's not talking about it and decides to just walk out. I'm about to say walk off. And I'm like, walk off. Evelyn is still talking about it, saying what he's doing is a Ponzi scheme. And that's when Jennifer yells from the top of the stairs, "Stop talking about Christian." And then that's when, Evelyn is yelling now, "I'm going to talk about it. He's a lion. Tell him stop being a fucking thief." Like they're going back and forth, and Jennifer leaves, and that's the end of the scene. It's only the first episode. I'm really wondering how they're going to like just move forward without even talking about it. Let me get a little bit of water right quick, y'all. Whew, needed that. So, can I just say, we have seen this before as well. What Evelyn is doing is the exact same thing that Vanessa did. The one with the hard bob and the black hair. And they kind of ran her off the show. She tried to warn Jennifer herself. She looked into it. Evelyn is doing the exact same thing that Vanessa did. And Evelyn and Jen both like jumped on her. So really, I honestly have no sympathy for Evelyn because she did the same. She's doing the same thing that Vanessa did. And they really I'm not gonna say they bullied her, but they definitely bit her neck off, her whole head off about that. Evelyn dragged Bad Banks for investigating Christian, only for her to do the same thing the next season and still doing it. Exactly. Not Vanessa Minaj. But yeah, y'all, I really think that Evelyn, she owes Vanessa an apology. And I'm pretty sure Vanessa, I think she already acknowledged last season what she did, because what she investigated, I think, Jackie. But now she's doing it to Jen's man and just doing the exact same thing. So it's just crazy how everything just come in full circle. Like, we've been here before. So this whole beef is stupid. Like, we've been here before with Chad, and we've been here before with the whole Vanessa thing. But anyway, next scene, we're with dumbass Jennifer picking up her scammer husband from the bus depot or jail. I wasn't sure if this scene was in Atlanta or LA. I think it was in LA. But I don't care because the show ain't that good to care about. She's briefing him on what happened at Friendsgiving. He's now explaining how you can be a felon and allowed to trade. I would love to know from my legal eagles in the live or in the chat, can y'all break it down? Because I heard in order to trade, you also got to have a license, and he's not licensed at all. And not him comparing himself to Donald Trump, saying, well, felons are president. So that just makes it right for you to scam unsuspecting people. Okay. We cut to Jennifer, and she says Evelyn better keep it cute because she has receipts of her own. And that's basically where the episode ends, followed by the season trailer, which the season trailer looks a little bit mid. I'm going to review it. Yeah, I'll probably be able to review every episode. I remember last season I was combining episodes, but Atlanta is a pretty easy thing to review, as well as Basketball Wives. I'm surprised I got enough meat to get 35 minutes of a review out of this. But yeah, this episode, it was all right. You know, I was in bed watching, well, playing words with friends and texting while this all was going on. Um, I'm wondering, should I even rank the episodes, y'all? Because this is just a terrible show. Like this opening episode, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 6.5. So I'm just thinking it's probably going to be a bad score every episode. So let me know, should I rate the episode? But yeah, I'm curious to see where the season goes. I didn't mind this episode. I'm not painfully bored. I'm not painfully annoyed. So we'll see. I would love to get y'all's opinions on it. And with that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. I will see y'all for the